Scott, Swiss police arrested the co-pilot of a plane that was hijacked and forced to land in Switzerland, writes Shelby. And now the Attorney General wants a law that would require businesses to notify the public if their information has been hacked. Attorney General Eric Holder wants Congress to act after a series of breaches against millions of holiday shoppers at Target, Neiman Marcus, and other stores. Holder pushed for the legislation in a video posted on the Justice Department's website. After the recent security breaches, some victims complained they didn't know credit card numbers and other personal information was stolen until the media reported it. 46 states and Washington, D.C. already have laws requiring public companies to notify customers of personal security breaches. But the requirements vary from state to state. Attorney General Holder says it would be better for consumers if Congress held all companies to a national standard.
You know the feeling. You're sitting in class, the teacher's talking, but you can't think. Your stomach is grumbling, and you want a quick fix. It's time to take a trip down the hall and hit the snack machine. But wait a minute. What is this? Where are my chips?
New federal regulations mean goodbye to candy bars, chips, and chocolate in school vending machines. Though the new rules don't kick in until the fall of 2014, Avon High School here in Indiana has already made the switch. But students don't find the new machines as sweet.
This is the new vending machine coming to a school near you.
It's good to adopt these new habits early on in high school. Also, though, we all obviously miss our chocolates and the candy.
Avon High is ahead of the game. But come fall 2014, new government rules will require all schools to ixnay the unhealthy snacks in vending machines and bring on the good stuff. They've already started making changes to your lunch. Now it's spreading to the rest of campus.
What it is, it's really looking at the calorie content. It's looking at fat, sugar, and sodium. And schools have to meet certain guidelines for these nutritional items in their vending machines during the school day and outside of school time as well now.
It won't be an easy change. More than 80% of schools have vending machines, and most of the stuff that's in the vending machines won't make the cut anymore. It's all part of an effort to combat obesity. 1 out of every 3 students is overweight, and all that extra weight can lead to serious health problems, like diabetes and heart issues. Nearly 70% of students drink at least one sugary beverage, like a sports drink or soda, at school every day. School officials say students may not like these snacks now, but they're a step in the right direction.
But it's a good step.
It is a good step. I personally think it is a good step because it's not as easy for them to have access to those high-calorie foods. But it is enabling schools to provide healthier snacks for students.
A recent study showed students gained less weight from 5th through 8th grades if they lived in states with strong laws regulating snacks in schools, compared to no laws. The effects weren't huge, and the study isn't proof that the laws influenced the kids' weight. But the results did raise hopes about how getting junk food out of schools might help. But critics point out these laws can't stop students from buying unhealthy foods outside of school and bringing them on campus, something students already do.
I always liked the spicy chips. I was a big thing of spicy chips, but now I often just bring them from home, which is probably not the point of the whole thing.
Okay, so students don't want to swap their candy for carrots overnight. We get it. But Avon has some ideas to help make the switch, like putting a $5 bill behind a granola bar to motivate students to at least try one of the new snacks.
So is this healthy vending law going to magically make obesity go away? I'm not really sure about that.
But it may get students to think about better choices.
If we form those healthy habits here, that'll be preventative as we grow older.
And maybe that's the key. Scott Evans, Channel 1 News.
These are lion dancers. They're the folks that put on those big lion costumes and dance in parades and celebrations, bringing luck in the Lunar New Year. And I got a behind-the-scenes look at their New Year's preparations.
Yeah, so this is a lion. There are 2 parts. Here's the head, and then there's also a tail. So usually you need 2 people to perform. One goes to the head and one goes to the tail.
Very cool. So how heavy is this then? Do you ever get tired?
No, this is actually pretty light. There's also this string in the middle. If you pull it, the lion will blink. So you can just like move around, play with the mouth.
Scary to see one of these things staring me in the face. I have to admit, that's a little intimidating. But not for these guys who gave us a quick performance before getting to a pop quiz. Millions of Asians and Asian Americans are celebrating the Lunar New Year.
Now it's time for me to give it a try. Back to you, Scott.